right, joined first by East Carolina second baseman Braden Burress. Again, we'll go to questions in the room, and then we'll go to the Zooms.
Yeah, Jared Morris doing baseball. Just talk us through that last step at that moment.
I mean, I was hunting one pitch all game long, and they really kind of pitched me soft all game, and then they finally gave it to me, and I wasn't going to miss it.
Great. And right now, you guys have had what some fans consider down year, but this year you find yourself in games somehow, some way. The sign, like the brand of baseball this team has played this week, to find themselves in this championship game.
I mean, once the regular season's over, everybody's starting a brand new season. So everybody's 0-0, and everybody's got to earn their spot in the next round. And we've played our brand of baseball, and we found ourselves in the championship.
Yeah, one more. You see Norby being out to have the games that gave you guys motivation, belief. You guys can get it done. Talk about like what did it take?
I mean, I trust everybody that comes out of the bullpen. Everybody who opens up that gate and comes running in. I've got faith in them that they're going to get the job done, and if not, we're going to pass it on to somebody else who's going to get the job done for them.
How fun is it for someone like
I mean, they just fill the strike zone. I mean, they're going to produce a lot of contact and a lot of swings and misses as well. But just getting a chance to get a couple ground balls is always fun.
We'll go on the Zoom to Stephen Igo, please.
Braden, Coach Godwin talked about, going into, I think, day 2 or early in the tournament, you guys would get behind, face some adversity. The last 2 wins, you guys have really responded to that. What does that kind of show where you guys are at right now?
I mean, it just shows that there's absolutely no quit in the team. We got down early, which Coach told us that in order to win a championship, we were going to have to face some adversity and come from behind, and that's what we did today. I mean, we got down and just kept fighting and clawing back.
And then as a follow-up, I mean, y'all have seen Corey Braun, 3 times in the past 8 days. So just how comfortable were you with each success? He's obviously a great pitcher, but you had to kind of know what his stuff looked like after a while.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured how he was going to try to throw me, and like I said, I was sitting on one pitch, and he finally gave it to me.
Okay. Any other questions for Braden? Braden, thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow. Right.
Thank you.
Bring in Coach Godwin. Okay, joined by East Carolina head coach Cliff Godwin. Coach, congratulations on getting back to the final. Can we get your thoughts on the game and the tournament run so far?
Man, our guys have just been resilient. I didn't know that we were going to get down 4-0 today. When I talked to them the other day, I knew we'd get behind at some point in time. Their starter was, just giving us fits, and then we had 2 big walks, and Irby got a swing off. Ethan Young was outstanding early, just to keep the game there for sure. And then, Dixon got a swing off. And then, of course, they go back-to-back home runs. And Jake Hunter, probably was on fumes a little bit. And guy gets a single. And we just felt like Norby was the best matchup against Brodell. And we were able to get out of that inning and then, put up a 3 spot. But it all started with Braden. He's been a spark plug. He is bringing the guys together in the dugout, saying that we're not going to let that guy stay out there and just, beat us. And our guys just – it was a great team effort today. Played great defense. I thought Dixon was great defensively. Colby Wallace as well. Walker catching great. Throwing a guy out. Braden had a big pick. But I thought we had some really competitive at-bats, especially late in the game off Braun.
Let's start in the room here with questions.
Jared Morris doing baseball. You mentioned Braden was doing machines and stuff. As a freshman, just how do you see him keep growing and what goes into that?
Well, I don't see him as freshmen anymore. I mean, all those freshmen that have been out there all the time that, at times they have taken their lumps for sure, but they're sophomores now. And, I just think that they're continuing to grow with confidence. And when you can come from behind, like we did the other day, and then again today, it'll continue to breed confidence. So it was a great team win. Excited, glad we didn't have to play 2 games. I don't know if we could have managed that. And then if we'd have won the second game, we'd be ready for tomorrow. But we're just excited to be in the championship game.
How big was it for you? Coming top of the meeting, and then the team was on today. You said we're going to use and you also fit early this week.
Yeah, I thought, if it had got any worse than 4-0, we probably would take Ethan Young out of the game to save him for maybe tomorrow if we'd have got there. But once we made it 4-3, you're like, hey, man, let that guy ride out there and go as long as he can. We probably left him out there and ended too long. I'll take the blame for that. And, of course, he gives up back-to-back jacks, but give their guys credit. They had to get swings off for sure. And they didn't quit. And Mitch is doing a tremendous job in South Florida. They're going to be a team that we're going to have to deal with, not just us, everybody in the league for years to come. He's a really good coach.
Coach, talk about just like Braden and Austin Irving, like two young hitters, just stepping up in the game. This like the dispatcher being down, that is one of the other stuff coming up with you guys, and especially you mentioned they're not freshmen anymore, they're sophomores overall. How they've kind of shown this leadership already in the squad.
Yeah, they're both competitive in different ways. Braden, pretty much led his high school team last year to a state championship, pitched, played shortstop, kind of coached the team. Irby is very competitive when he steps in that box. I mean, he doesn't like getting out. Now, he will get out sometimes, but he just doesn't like getting out, and he's kind of a student of the game too. So he understands what guys are trying to do to him, and the guy elevated a all-speed pitch, and he was able to get a swing off with 2 outs, which was a big momentum swing for our guys just to feel like we were back in the game.
Go to the Zoom. We'll go to Stephen Igo, please.
Coach, you kind of alluded to it, but going to both Ethans, obviously winning this first game, how important was that? And also just to hang in there, because you know how tough it is to come out of the losers bracket and, kind of hang in there, kind of keep the pressure on them, and your offense would eventually wake up.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's only been one team that has lost game one that has got to the championship game, and that was in 2023 when we did it. And I can tell you, man, like our guys were gassed. I've said it before, but Justin Wilcoxon pretty much called every inning. And on Sunday, I could read the label of his bat, in the third base box, and we had to pinch hit for him late in the game against Tulane. So definitely with this team as thin as we are, we now have 28 healthy players on our team. So, and that's including Parker Bird and Riley Johnson. Obviously, he's not healthy, but he's just playing and making unbelievable diving catches out there with one leg, basically. Had a big, of course, triple there in the 9th inning to give us some insurance that we needed. So, guys are playing it all on the line, man. It's been very, very fun to watch. Although I feel like I played today as well. So,
Go to Gary Smith, please.
Yeah, Coach, Tulane's in the championship game for the 3rd straight year. What are your thoughts on that matchup, and how glad are you that you also have only had to play 3 games to get there, unlike when you played them 2 years ago?
well, obviously Jay's got the recipe to get to the championship game, so maybe I need to talk to him and get some pointers for sure. But they're very confident when they come to this tournament. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have been here before on Tulane's team, so we'll have our hands full tomorrow. But we're just excited that we're going to get an opportunity to compete for a championship tomorrow.
Yeah, back to Steven.
Hey, Coach, just what Riley's doing right now. I mean, some of these catches, is it pure adrenaline he's going on? Because it's kind of unreal to watch, especially when you consider obviously everything he's fighting through.
Yeah, it pretty is. I mean, the guy's taking a swing in the box and like going down to a knee. It's not because he's swinging that hard; his legs giving out. So, I mean, I thought it was going to have to come out of the game, to be honest with you. And I think I would have gotten my butt kicked by Riley, or at least he would have tried to if I'd have taken him out of the game. So he just gathers up, and Kevin Youngs and Hunter Martin, our athletic trainer, man, they're just working on him all the time in the dugout and stuff. So it's pretty remarkable. But I can tell you this, if it wasn't for Hunter Martin and Kevin Youngs, there's no way that Riley would be on the field right now.
And then I was going to close. So just, I know you don't obviously know who you're going to start tomorrow, but pitching wise, do you just go back to the hotel tonight, figure out who's feeling good enough, or is it in the morning when you guys kind of look at who's available, that sort of thing?
You don't know if I know or not. So I couldn't know right now.
I know you wouldn't tell me.
Well, exactly. That you could go with that. So, no, we're going to enjoy it for a couple hours and get off our feet, hydrate, and we'll figure out who's going to pitch tomorrow, and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Coach Godwin, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Great. Good job.